Alright, hello everyone, Schwarzfiat here, and welcome to my second Galactic Civilizations III Alpha video. There has been an alpha update, I believe it's 0.200, and it's the Enter the Shipyard update. So, we now have the option to enter the shipyard and play around with various stuff. Now, interestingly enough, when it did this, it actually said that it wants us to go crazy and basically try to crash the game. And that may sound weird, but, well, that's actually a good thing that you want to try to do, because some people, when you have such freedom that the Galactic Civilizations has given players, you tend to go a little bit crazy at times. So, this was my first ship that I created. Again, I'm going to do like it says and go crazy. When the actual game comes out, I'll try to make some more serious ships, but this was a lame starter, so I'm going to try to make something now while showing you guys some of the features of the shipyard. And again, I'm not going to be serious. I'm just going to try to make the craziest, weirdest construction that I can. Should be fun. New design. But initially, I'm going to show you some features about it that I do like, or at least while talking about it. Alright. Now, I just started the game. I didn't really research any advanced hulls, so all I've got is a cargo starter. You can have a cargo starter or the starter hull type. Either way, you're still going to get the same amount. So I guess these starters, Altarian cargoes, are basically if you want to make your ship sort of Altarian, which is the race I'm playing as. So you've got the Altarian tiny to make a tiny ship, but unlike my friend, I don't use tiny ships in battle. Alright, so we're just going to do a cargo starter. Basically, you can zoom in and out with the mouse wheel and then hold the middle mouse button down to rotate it around. And then anyway, so once you've selected a hull, you've got parts. Now, there might be more parts available later on, but in the meantime, these are just... So we're going to start out like we did in the last one. Basically, just pick a part and then pick where you want to put it. Then you can rotate it around. Now, you've got your scale. You can make it as bigger as you want in different directions. Although this does kind of tend to look awkward in some ways when you stretch it beyond what it's supposed to do. So we're going to get a little of that. Alright, starting with that. Now, one of the cool things that I like about this that's in this one that wasn't necessarily in the previous Galactic Civilizations game, at least not that I'm aware of, is that you don't have, if you want to have something show up on both sides of the hull, so let's just pick something random here. There's got to be something cooler. Alright, let's just get something like that. Alright, let's just rotate it so how we want it. That is so not how I wanted it. Alright. Now what you basically, if you get it on the hard point you like, then you want it on the other side, instead of trying to find the other hard point on the other side and rotating it correctly, you can just click a button up here to create it symmetrical. Or if you don't want it just to be, or you can make it the same on the vertical axis. Come on. Yep, or you can have it so that it shows up like right there, which can be very useful, I think. So let's just take out that. We don't want it on the vertical axis. There's nothing to attach it to there, but basically it's a very nice feature for them to include in here, because it was a hassle before aligning something to one side and then trying to realign it after placing it on the other side. So, good feature there. Now let's just go. Again, we're going to go crazy, so I don't really care. Let's get some more huge parts. Alright. Nah. Delete. Let's see, where's something that looks really cool? Oh wait, let's just align this symmetrically. Alright, now one of the cool things about the game that was been a nice feature is the stuff that you put on your ships doesn't just have to be stationary, but it can be animated too. So let's select it. Alright, so here we have what we want it to do. You can have it move. You can have it get bigger and smaller, which would be an interesting touch. You can set the speed. Okay, let's see. We want it to start out really small and get really big. Okay. Alright, that is, okay, wow. Now just for giggles, these, let's have them do the same thing. Yeah, but at the same time, let's have them rotate. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Okay. So, alright, there's that. That's kind of going to freak me out. Oh, I love this. Alright, seriously, we are... If they say that they want you to try to crash the game, well, honey, we are going to try to crash the game. Come on, scale. Yeah, this is going to just be... Okay, now what do we want to do with this? Alright, we want to have it move. Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's see, scale. Let's see, yep. Yeah, get bigger and bigger. And throw in some rotation. Super fast, though. Oh, yeah. Okay, game is still not crashing or slowing down. That's kind of a really good sign. Okay, we're just gonna... Now, seriously, there's gotta be a way to crash this game. Alright, yeah. Come on. Where's another huge hull component? Yeah. Oh, I attached that to a moving part. I see. Oh, this is just looking awkward. There again. Okay, it's really hard to attach the parts to it here. Is there a way to temporarily stop? I don't know. I've probably really messed this up by now. Okay, good. Wait, now did we get it? I'm at a loss here. No, I think these parts that I'm putting on end up on the, shoot. No, I'm gonna get a stable part on here if it kills me. Alright. Okay, let's just go back to square one. Alright, now you. Scale, let's just make you really huge so I can get a good feed on you. Stardock, your game will not hold up to my machine. Or, I mean, to the monstrosity that I'm gonna create. Because you said try to crash your game, so I'm going to try to crash your game. Bring it. Okay. Oh, wait, let's just make this easier. Proportionate scaling. Alright. Alright, I'm just going to get a lot of... Where do I want to go with this? I have no earthly idea. Alright. Let's see if I can put every single part on here. Alright, I'm going to stop the recording while I do that. Okay, that's every huge part there. Oh boy. Now, let's just try to make them all move and see what this game can handle. Alright. Well, now I'm just going to go through setting every single piece. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Rotate. You know what? Go all out with this. Duplicate it. You're gonna be... This game is gonna crash. Come on. Ah. Okay, this is... Okay, you know what? Pause. Wait, no, I think I'm gonna... I can't select it. Ah. Now, come on. Yes, I got you. Get you on all the axes. Scale. Go, baby, go. And get some rotation in there. Come on, I can select this part. Okay. You. Get some rotation. We gotta get some... Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to select any more of the parts. But what I've seen, the game is still running very smooth. And I'm even recording and it's running so smooth. So, yeah, good job, Starduck. Well, I did as you said and went crazy, and your game is still running smoothly. I must say, though, I'm pretty impressed with the options here. But before I bring this video to a close, I think I'm going to try to build a serious design now that I've done as you've asked and gone crazy. Wait, is there something... Wait, can I make the mate hardpoint move around? Yeah, let's just... Oh, yeah, here we go. Duplicate that. Oh my goodness, Oh man, what is going on here? Okay, I lost it. Alright, now this did drop me down about 10 frames per second, mind you. Okay, okay, this is seriously hurting my eyes. Alright, but yeah, it's doing all this at 20 frames per second on average, whereas before I just messed it up. Let's just... Wait, we can go back and select the original hull point here. Let's just add some rotation. Let's just see how much we can kill this frame rate. Okay, it's still holding around 21 frames per second. Let's see, trying to rotate. Alright, this is seriously hurting my eyes, so I'm gonna stop now. Oh man, ow. Alright. One thing I just want to say is, after I stopped recording, that's when it crashed. I went to hit the cancel button, the game froze up, and then crashed. So basically, the result of all that is, without doing any of that, I was running at 60 frames per second. All that stuff knocked me down to 21 frames per second, and a crash upon cancellation, trying to get out of the screen. I really do not see that, though, as a huge problem, because when you have a design that hurts my eyes terribly to look at, and my eyes try to give up before the computer crashes, I think it's done its job, and I really don't think anybody is actually going to try to fight in space with any design even remotely resembling that. So, in short, it did crash, brought my frames per second down by about 40, but you all saw yourself just how ridiculous that design was, and I was intentionally trying to crash it, which I succeeded, so yay, score 1 for Schwartz. Alright, but anyway, so now we're just going to try to play around with the Terrans. Let's see. Alright, so let's just take a look here. I wonder if you can modify... Okay, now that was a frame rate drop. Okay, it seems going into the shipyard in general drops the frame rate down from 60 to 30. Aye. Core ships are not... Sure. Alright. No, I'm going to make my own. Alright. Yeah, you see it canceled out of that right quickly, but when I went to click cancel with the other design, that's what caused it to crash. But again, I don't really see that as an issue, given just how much it took to bring it to its knees. Alright, so what do we want to do here? Alright, we'll start with the basic Terran hull. Cargo. Alright, so now I need to visualize the sculpture. Like I say, this time we're going for a serious tone. Oh, and they clearly have a lot more parts for the Terrans. How dare they specialize in Terrans? What can I say? I can't really complain. Oh, with the starter hulls, there's some things that are immediately customizable. Well, that's a nice treat. I remember the previous Galactic Civilizations, not everything was customizable in the starter part. Oh well, we're just gonna... Oh, I see what it is. It's basically a built upon the starter. There's the starter. Yay. Regardless, let's just see what kind of stuff are available here. Let's see, can we make this a little shorter? But I want this to go along the sides of the ship. See, that just looks unnatural. I mean, I'd like a long, extended part, but the graphics tend to get a little muddy. Oh well. Again, though, having the symmetry feature is very nice. Okay. Now it's a cargo ship after all. And is there an option to highlight the mount points? None that I see. Yeah, that just looks stupid. Wait, all that looks stupid. Try again. Alright, you know. Now, as I was thinking that this one feature of it, duplicating it on the other sides and aligning it perfectly, is going to go really well because, let's say, for example, you're a fan of Star Wars, like most every people are. Well, the latter 3 episodes, of course, or aka the first ones, not the prequels. They sucked. But anyways, it kind of makes it easy, if it would stop deselecting it, to make X-Wing style. You can just go like that. You know, duplicate it on the right, and then you can kind of have like an X-Wing style in your craft. So, like I say, Stardock, that was a really good feature. A lot of people are going to love that. I mean, that just... And it makes it all one solid piece, so if you go to scale, I don't know why it keeps deselecting it when you do that, in proportionate scaling, you know, you can just... Yeah, drag it all out, and it all keeps it all symmetrical and together. And for people like me who are fans of symmetrical designs, that's just awesome. Let's see. This is going for... Can we get more of a closed look, or... Yeah, go more for that X-Wing look. Yeah. Even though this is a fighter, or a freighter, not a fighter. Alright, let's see what other parts can we put onto this baby. Yeah, that doesn't look good. I want to make this thing longer, but make it look like natural. Okay. Wish they had it like in the original Galactic Civilization or Galactic Civilizations 2, where the hard points would show up and you'd know exactly where your hard points are. I'd like to suggest that you all make it so that, assuming the devs are listening, you can have an option to have show all hard points or to disable it so it does like it does now when you hover over the area. It shows the hard points. Alright, so there we go. I think that's a good natural way to go about this. We're going to go to Z scale. Now it's a cargo freighter after all, so we're going to have it carry the cargo on these pods. So do we have anything that looks like cargo pods? Oh no, that I can live with. But not up so far. There we go. But they look a little too big. Proportionate scaling. Oh no, we don't want proportionate scaling because they're too wide, but they need to be a little longer. Alright. Now, what else can we put on this thing and have it not look tacky? I think it could carry another piece of cargo underneath. You look like you could be a good asset. Okay, now that doesn't look half bad. Let's expand the Z-axis a little bit. Ew, that's not bad at all. Now, is there anything that I can get to kind of make it look like a sensor array? That's not the part I want to select. Oh, that's right. I can easily select the parts down here now. Okay. Now these, let's just get a little animation here. Oh wait, no. We don't want them to rotate on the... Alright, let's have them rotate on the Y-axis at a speed of 20. Now you, can I select these parts? Nope. Okay, so they're rotating on that axis. Alright. What else can we do with this baby? No, I wanna... That looks more like a sensor than anything else. Yeah, we'll pretend that that's our sensor. But what I wonder if I could do here is try to make it so that not only it rotates around, but in a circle, but, well, kind of like the way sensors kind of rotate. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just going to see if I can do it. Alright, so let's just up the speed a little. Well, it'll go slowly. Let's just get a little too much. Okay, I wonder if we have it rotating on both axes. Nope, rotation may not be the way to go. Wait, I know. Let's just... If we move it a little bit... No. Move it on the y-axis. Nah, that's not gonna work either. Come on, there's gotta be a way to do this. Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna get it to do what we want it to do, but regardless... It looks like we can still have rotating sensors as we originally had wanted. Just not the effect and the direction that I was kind of going for, but there we go. I think I've shown you guys basics about it. Basically, I think overall this shipyard for Galactic Civilizations 3 is really fun. It has a lot of options, a lot of customizations and ways to turn your ships and animate them. So let's just... I'm not going to worry about equipping rockets and stuff like that. I don't have any weapons or anything researched. There's no point to that yet, but let's just save. Let's just take a look at our design, and there it is. And so that's one of the trademarks of this game. You can create ships of your own design, even if the frame rate drops to 11. But that'll probably be fixed. And then send them into battle or send them into trade for construction or whatever. A lot of freedom here, so I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing here. You can go as crazy as you want or as serious as you want. Hopefully they'll have options for lights and all that kind of cool stuff. But in the meantime, this has been Schwartz Fiat. Hope this gave you a good glimpse of the shipyard and what's to come in Galactic Civilizations 3. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.